Hi everybody, Miss Penny here from Marengo-Union Library. I'm here for Fun Friday. How are you all? We are going to try this experiment. I'm going to warn you, I've tried it once and it didn't work, so I'm here to try it again. I hope it works. I don't know if any of you have ever tried this. It is instant ice. I am talking fast because I have to move fast because it didn't work the first time, so hopefully it works this time. Let's all hope, okay? So I have here a bowl set up on a towel that's on a tray, and the reason for that is to catch the water that falls. I also have some ice. So I'm going to take some ice and I'm going to put it on top of this bowl. Hopefully, the hope is this ice is going to catch this freezing cold water that I had sitting in the freezer. So I set these bottles of water in the freezer on their side, and I let them sit there for about an hour. I didn't want the water to freeze, okay? I wanted to get just to the freezing point, but not to freeze. That's the hope. So that's where I left the water, okay? Now, the hope is that we pour the water onto these ice cubes and it just forms its own ice tower, okay? Like I said, I tried this before and it didn't work. We're gonna try it again, okay? All right. Not frozen water, but very, very cold. Let's try it and see what happens. Let's hope everybody, okay, so you pour it very slowly onto the ice. And it should. Oh, it's not working. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know if you guys have done this on your own. I would love, putting more ice. I would love to see your, if you've done this, I would love to hear if I maybe am doing something, maybe wrong. I have put I put my water in the freezer until near freezing. So I had two different sets of directions and I followed both of them. It's not working. This is so sad. That's why it's an experiment. So I want you guys to try it too. I can try it with a different one of my bottles of water. You have to move really fast. I know that because if the water gets too warm or if the ice, like, you know, things melt basically. This is a different bottle of water. Maybe this one's frozen differently for me. Let's find out. Let's see if it builds. Where is it building? To pour really slow. Yeah, oops, I'm going fast because well, first off, because I'm using my right hand. Second off, because I'm like hoping that it builds up. All right, so I don't know. My experiment is a fail. I really was hoping it would work. Yeah, so what's supposed to happen, and I can show you the picture, it's supposed to build up like this. Now, if you guys have ever tried it and you have any ideas of maybe something I did wrong, you go ahead and let me know, because I would love to try this again. So two things. One of my things that I looked up said, leave your water in the freezer until if you slam it down, you can see ice crystals forming in the bottle. So I did that once and nothing happened. Nothing. I wasn't able to build my tower. And so I tried it again where another one said, you want to leave it in there just long enough to where the water is at freezing point, but it's not frozen. So I tried them both ways. Neither one of them built a tower. It's so sad. I'll have to keep trying. I will keep trying and I will figure this out because it looks so fun. It says that the trick to this experiment is the super cooled water, which I had. You know, there's this super cooled water. Actually, you can even see, actually in this one, there's actually ice chunks in there. I don't know if you can see that in the video. There are actual ice chunks in this. So it's super cooled water. So I don't know, maybe it's the type of water I'm using. Yeah, I just don't know. I would love for you guys to experiment though, because that's what this is. And some experiments are fails and some of them are not. But so the point is that you catch the water when it's cold enough to freeze, but it hasn't frozen yet. See, that's what I was attempting and it still didn't work. So sad. When ice freezes, the water forms small crystals that gradually spread. If you catch the cold water before those crystals start to form, then you can pour out the water and it will freeze as you pour. I attempted this, people, and my attempt was a fail. I really want you guys to try this at home because I want to see if you can get it to work. And if you do, yeah, try to have a big person record you and send us the recording if you don't mind, because I would love to see this. And I'm going to keep trying it. And when I get it, when I figure this out, I'm going to record it every time I try it. When I figure it out, we're going to re-put this video out, which is not going to be on a Fun Friday most likely, but I'm going to put it out there when it works, okay? But it just pouring the crystals over the ice cubes. The point of the ice cubes is supposed to trigger those crystals, and that's how they form. They're supposed to form faster than they normally would, and that's the point of those. So the point of this was to make a tower that I did not make. I'm going to keep doing it, okay? Let's see. So I don't know, everybody. I would like you to keep trying because I want to see this work, all right? So this water that I used, let's see, this water that I used is purified water. So it's very possible maybe we couldn't use purified water. I am going to look into that. And like I said, when I figure this out, I'm going to remake lots of videos until I have this figured out. And I'm going to put a video out there of my tower building super tall. So until then, send me videos of you guys attempting this experiment, because that's what this is. And that's what's great about if it does fail, it's no big deal because we just keep trying until we figure out how it works. That's how scientists work. They don't figure things out the first try. Sometimes they figure things out by accident. Then they have to figure out how they did that by accident. So that's how this experiment's going to work. I'm going to keep trying until I do figure this out. And I'd like you guys to keep trying. And if you figure it out, let me know. Thanks, everybody. See you all later.